welcome back to the Hermitcraft FTB server. As you can see, the quarry is going at a pretty decent pace now. It's gotten quite a bit excavated, and it is now no longer the only quarry in the area. There's another one that was set up sometime after I set mine up. You'll notice this other one is running a lot faster with this arrangement of, I believe those are force engines, and so on. And obviously this one could run considerably faster, but I think I'm ready to be able to do something about that. I have increased this. It's now got 5 low voltage solar arrays, but I'm going to take them down. Let's see, make sure I'm in lossless mode. Okay. Take these things down. And now, thanks to the minium stone, hit C. I can craft it right here on the spot. 8 low voltage arrays with a medium voltage transformer gets me a medium voltage array. Alright, let's just pop this thing in place. Being sure to shift click. Alright, now how's our power? Is a steady 128 EU per tick. And I'm not certain, but I think the thing is moving faster. Certainly appears to be going at a pretty good pace. In any event, it's working good. It's digging up the stuff. The dirt, cobble, and gravel are going into the void pipe. And we've got a couple of chests here with the goodies. Just out of one of them, several stacks of iron, two and a half stacks of copper, a bunch of Certus quartz, which I really need. The copper I actually really need too. And let's bring out some of this coal. Go over here, sort this one, get the copper, the Certus quartz, some coal. Alright, that's fine. And I'll come back here and get the rest of this stuff out of these things later. In the meantime, I might just actually have enough Certus quartz to start work on the AE system. And so, the beginnings of the AE system are next up. Let's head back and do something about that. Alright. Thing to do now is I'm going to have to get a bunch of this copper smelted up. Okay, let's take the iron out of there. Okay, I'll get that in a minute. Get some copper smelting. Get this iron going. Put the rest of these resources back in here. Pick up the mess that I left on the floor. Put my quartz away. Actually, I'm going to need at least 1 stack of that quartz. I'm going to have to smelt that up into silicon, because that's part of the construction. Alright, I'm going to get this stuff smelted up, get some copper together, and go through NEI and get myself a list of things I need to have. I know I'm going to need a bunch of gold. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need some diamond. Probably more than that. And I'm not 100% sure of what all else. I'm going to go through AE and through the NEI and get it all together, lay it all out, and we'll get started making some AE system stuff. Alright, and if anybody ever told you that AE system was not expensive to build, they were wrong or they lied. There is a lot involved in just getting the basic AE's main processing system together. Okay. First of all, parts of the construction needs fluix crystals, Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone. So I'm set up with a stack of those. Other aspects require fluix dust, redstone dust, nether quartz dust, and Certus quartz dust. And these two you can get by putting the solid ones into the macerator. So there's a couple of stacks of fluix dust. Part of the actual structure itself, I'm going to need 32 of these ME containers or assembler containment walls. 36 of them, excuse me. And so that's a little over 2 stacks each of gold and iron, and a little over half a stack of Certus quartz. Bang. And of course, ME cable will be necessary. It's a little more involved now, but you get 3 per craft, so that helps. And I've got some more glass cooking to get more of it made. And of course, the ME heat vents. I'm going to need 32 of those. I've already worked out the math for the dimensions of the thing I'm going to build, so there's 32 heat vents. Let's see. Yeah. I have to look real quick here. See, which one is that? This is the storage cell. I'm starting out by making 32 storage cells, and for that I'm going to need 32 basic processors. Now these I have to cook in the furnace to bake them into actual processors. There's some of that glass. Get those cooking. I'm going to at some point need advanced processors, so I'm going to have to make up 32 of those. And they'll be waiting to be processed. Let's see. The basic processors, 32 of them go here. And let's see, which one is this? This is the conversion matrix, and I will need 12 of these things. Okay. And when they get done, 12 processors go in here, which means I probably need to make more of the things. What have I got in here? Total of 32. And if I recall correctly, yeah, the storage cells, I made 32 for the storage cells. I need to make 32 more of these bloody things. Okay. Well, let's go get some gold. And some redstone. And let's see. Oh, yes, that's right. For this, I need the silicon. Do I have any more of that? I thought I made up plenty of it. Apparently, I didn't. So, that means I get to take some of this Certus quartz dust and cook that up into silicon as soon as there's a furnace available. So, I'm very close. I've almost got enough of what I need to do in order to make the assembler, chamber, processor thing, the main multi-block. And so I'll be back when I can finally put it together. Alright. A little further down the line here, I've got 32 basic processors for these guys, so we got 32 storage cells. And got 12 processors here for these conversion matrices. And now we come down here, and this is the ME pattern provider, which I need to set up for 6 of, so I need like so, and I need 6 diamond processors, and 6 storage cells. ME pattern providers. Okay, we're almost there, believe it or not. And now here, the crafting CPU. And for that, I need to add 6 advanced processors to it. And I'll have 6 crafting CPUs. Now, we can finally go put this thing together. So let's head upstairs to the computer room and do just that. Now I'm figuring to set this thing up over here in the corner. Alright, let's see. Assembler containment. This forms the basis for the multi-block, the frame as it were. And all of the corners need to be made of it. Okay. Alright, now heat vent. 4 down here. They go on the inner walls of all 4 sides, top and bottom. And that tells me, yeah. Alright, now all I need to do, crafting CPUs, 6 of those, and not heat vents, pattern providers. And now the last 6 heat vents. And the multi-block is complete, and we have a molecular assembler chamber up and running and ready to go. And let's go ahead and throw some light up here. I don't know if anything can spawn on that. I don't want to take the chance. Alright, now I need to go back into the Applied Logistics Wiki and figure out what is the next step. I know it's going to involve the ME controller and access points and ME drives and such like and whatnot and so on and so forth. But quite frankly, I may have to wait until I can get more Certus quartz, because I honestly thought that the nether quartz was going to be the bottleneck, but I've still got almost 4 stacks of nether quartz, but I'm almost out of Certus quartz. So I'm going to have to take stock of exactly how much it's going to cost me to continue and whether or not I have the materials yet. Alright, it's been some kind of a day, I tell you. See, I've logged out for a while to have to take care of some other things. And I go to log back on, and I couldn't because the login servers were down. And so I think it's an hour, 2 hours later, I finally get logged back in, and I get to pick up with doing all the stuff that I was going to be doing. And I tell you what, I've got a whole bunch of stuff lined out here. And by the way, I like the idea of using these crafting stations as a way to lay out a build one piece at a time, because it's really kind of neat and orderly that way. It's not quite the same as project tables because they don't have an internal inventory, but still, they're very useful. So, first up, we need the ME controller. fluids, crystals, iron, and an advanced processor. That's easy, and it's fortunate because there's only one of those needed per item, per setup, per network. ME drive. This is the first of probably 3 or 4, but it will hold 10 storage units. And then I'm set up to make 3 64K storage units. Now I've already got some of the storage cells made. I'm going to go ahead and make another 54 of them. Oh, wait a minute, there's only 52 processors in here. Let's grab another 2, pop them in here. Put the tin away while I'm waiting for them to process. It won't take very long for that. I'm processing tin from the Quarry because I was actually out of tin. Alright, these are done. Pop them in here, go blam. We have a bunch of storage cells. Now we go to the next step. The storage cells need to go like so. $27 of them in here, and that gets me storage segments. The storage segments go here to make up storage blocks. Oops, what did I miss here? Oh, advanced processors. And what? Glass. Oh. I think I've got some in here. I do. There we go. Alright, there's our storage blocks. Go over here. That gets me storage clusters. One storage cluster equals 164K unit with all this stuff. Blam. 3 64K storage modules. And now I need to make several of these conversion matrices. I believe 3 of them. We'll see. One of them goes in here. Okay. Wait a minute. Not there. There? Yeah. Access terminal. The access terminal goes here to create a crafting terminal. Alright, now here, another one to create the pattern encoder. And then of course here, let's make up some patterns. 21 blank patterns, a good start. Finally, the system is almost ready to be doing stuff with it. Not quite, because even once I get it all put together, it's still going to need power. But that is a minor consideration after you think about all of this BS to make these things and get them in place. Okay. Is that block? Is it? No, that's just a 1 block wall. Oh well. I can line this wall with bookcases to hide this if I need to. Or, well, let's see. ME controller. Okay. Let's get an ME drive. A crafting terminal. I figure I'd leave some space here to run power down, and then put a false wall or bookcases or some kind of decorative somethings out here. And then a pattern encoder. And let's put that right there. Because, wait a minute. That's got an interface on the top. Alright, we'll leave it like that. I don't know. I will probably have to rearrange this, but that's the basics of it. Now the next step is to run power to this guy right here, the controller. Once that is up, this system will be live and ready to rock. Alright, so let me get down there and find some cable. No doubt I will have to make more. And figure out how to run a power line out to this thing. 10. Yeah, I'm going to need more cable. If I can stop throwing diamonds on the floor. Alright. Glass fiber cable. We use the recipe to get 6, and it's silver and diamond and glass. It'll help if I actually get the silver. I had some glass. Ah, here we are. Alright. Alright, that should be enough for now. The trick is going to be figuring out how to get the power basically from over here to in here. Well, I think underground is going to have to be the best route. Alright. I'll just run it out this way. And it doesn't matter if it's pretty down here, because this is, well, it's the inner workings. Alright, now let's head upstairs and cut a path, a hole in the floor, as you were. I wish I knew what that noise was all about and how to shut it off. I'm going to come down here. Get my orientation right. Alright, there's my cable. Run that up here. And the system is live. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw these 64K storage units in here. Now there's still work to be done. I have to do some pattern encoding so that this thing can actually craft some things. And I need to get together import buses so that this thing can start importing stuff into storage. And one of the first batches of things it's going to import into storage is the output of the quarry. And then we'll start working out to get the system, the stuff down below into storage and whatnot, as this thing becomes able to craft the things it needs to craft. And I'm going to have to figure out some way to make this look better. Because right now it looks like, well, the stuff is just sort of hanging out in the air. But we've got to start. We can start storing. I can start storing, get the stuff stored in here, and set it up with the first 21 encoding patterns for how to autocraft things. And like I said, one of the first things it's going to learn how to craft is some of its own components. Doing that by hand is a bear. It literally took me about 3 hours to get all that stuff set up. So anyway, I don't know about you, but I'm bushed. I am going to put this sucker away for a while. Let the quarry, I'm going to take a trip back to the quarry and clear out those chests, and then I'm just going to let the thing run and plot my next move, figure out how to make this look better, and just exactly what I need it to be crafting and storing and so on, because I don't want this thing to turn into something of a mess the last ME system I had turned out to be. Alright, that's pretty much it for right now. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here. Be sure to leave a like on the video because it really does help a lot. Sure appreciate that a lot.